Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a really awesome idea. We have a really awesome video here today. I'm actually really proud of this one. I recently got a commission from one of my players to make him an Aasimar Paladin. Aasimar? An angelic paladin guy thing. That. Anyway, he was in our local shop, and he found this Heroclix of Hawkman. He really loved the wings, and he was inspired by some other miniatures that he had seen. And for the longest time he's wanted to play a lawful, the Holy Knight Aasimar Paladin, and the Aasimar just sealed the deal because of they can at higher levels they can create wings, and they can do all this awesome holy stuff. So he wanted to do that. So he hit me up, we made a deal, and we got everything put together. I supplied a few parts for this video, which you'll see soon. So let's roll onto the table, and let's bring justice to the infidels. Oh no, that's Warhammer. That's Warhammer, that's not Paladin, that's Warhammer, that's completely different. X-nay on that. Just roll the damn clip. Alright, now we have taken the, as tradition, we stripped the paint off the old Hawkman here, and we begin to cut off the parts that we're not going to need for this, which is this little broken dagger on the side, the mace and the strap. I left most of the mace handle, or mace flail, whatever that is. I left the yeah, it's a mace. I left the most of the handle because that's gonna be the handle of the sword later on. I removed the head as carefully as I could, but I sadly didn't get as much of the neck in there as I was hoping to save for this video. For the rest of the parts, I scavenged some things, and I found this mighty Thor Heroclix that I popped off the base. I didn't have time to strip the paint off of these, plus the paint was actually fairly well done, so I didn't think it would be much of a problem when it came to adding the parts on. So as you can see here, I took the head and the legs off of Thor there, and then I took the very carefully, I removed the huge World of Warcraft style knee pads that he had. I don't know why they were that big, but those are going to be pauldrons for the Paladin later on. For the next part, I started by making I want to do almost Greek style layered breastplate kind of thing. So I laid strip after strip here until it got up to a certain point. Then I added this, added a breastplate piece to go over the whole thing, added a little bit of detail. It was looking pretty good at this point. Then I didn't want the pauldrons to just have bare flesh underneath it. I wanted them to look like layered armor. So I took some green stuff and I put a little layer on there, and I detailed the ends to look like little frilly tassels or something. Make it look like it was either metal or some sort of leather underneath these big old pauldrons. Here you can see I have the chest plate all finished up, and more of the chest plate finished up, and I have the pauldrons almost ready to go. Sadly, I did miss a little bit of miss a few pictures once I got into it, and as you can see here, the head is attached. There might be a few more details added, and the pauldrons are attached, filled in at the top, and the bracers have been added. The bracers are simple and just green stuff, thin layers of green stuff wrapped around and added little details to. The neck itself, though, I did have to do a little bit of pinning work there, but it was a combination of green stuff and a toothpick, I think, because for some reason I couldn't find my wire. But I had to do that. I ended up doing that off camera. I mean, not off camera, pretty much off camera. But I didn't get any pictures of that for some reason, and we got to that point. Now for the weapons and weaponry of our paladin here, I found there was this little shield here. It was very I can't remember the type of shield that is, but it came off of a Captain America type Heroclix. But I took the shield off of that, and that's going to be the Paladin's shield. And then I took the sword off of this Rasputin Heroclix, or Heroclix, whatever he is, and we attached that to our Paladin's hand. Did a little bit of pinning on that because I didn't want it to fall off in the middle of sculpting. Then we start working on the lower half of our Paladin. We got some flowing cloak type deal thing going on there, very toga Romanesque. And I added just like for the arms, I didn't want his thighs and stuff to be unguarded, so I added thigh guards. I don't know what they're called. I just call them thigh guards or hip guards. And I gave them the same layered effect as I did for the arms. I wanted them to look like, you know, heavy plate. Like, this guy's supposed to be heavy armored, but yet he's still like he's very mobile. And it's starting to come together and look like something, which I'm very happy with. There were supposed to be some layered boots, but for a time crunch, I couldn't get to that. And like a moron, I should have done the boots first, but I got too excited and started on the torso instead of the boots. So, you know, lessons to learn from. In this next picture, you see where I've added more parts for the belts, and I finally glued on the shield. For the shield being glued on, that bracer was a little bit squishy, so I put a little drop of super glue and I squished it on to the green stuff to create a few grooves, and the green stuff and super glue just bonded together very nicely. After adding a few more details, he was ready for priming. We gave him a gray coat, as tradition, and now on to the final rotation. I'm very happy with how this guy came out. He's by far one of my... Well, I think he's by far one of my best that I've ever sculpted, and my buddy that ordered it, I'm very proud of him because he's been getting really good at he's been getting better and better with every miniature that he paints, and he's normally like this kind of, you know, he's the bodybuilder type dude. He doesn't do much artistic stuff, but when he does, he always talks himself down a little. He always talks himself down like he can't do it. But as you can see, proof he's only painted like a handful of minis in his collecting and painting career, you know, of miniatures. And he's been blowing it out of the park lately. So you know, Tommy, if you see this video, man, you kicking ass, dude. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. And here's just for a little extra kick. Here's another miniature that he painted recently. His wife did help him out a little bit because she always does the eyes for their miniatures, and she can do it way better than I can. And she gets the little tiny details like jewels and things. Like her first miniature, she put makeup and everything. But as you can see here, I can't remember the name of this creature, so sorry, I can't guess. So I'm not going to be able to say its name. But he has been kicking ass lately with these miniatures, and just, you know, since this was his mini that he ordered, I thought I'd give him a little shout out here at the end just to, you know, boost his spirits a little bit. Alright everybody, that's basically, I need to stop saying that at the end of every freaking video. Anyway, that's the video for our, for the Aasimar Paladin. He, came out pretty damn good. I'm quite proud of him. And my buddy Tommy, he is quite proud of the paint job. We both kicked ass on this one. This one was used in a campaign along with the Heroclix video that I was talking about in the previous video that never got finished. The mini got finished. The video just sucked. Anyway, those were both. They were both in the campaign that we did, and my male Tabaxi miniature was also in the video. So three out of the four players for this game I actually made, which I thought was really awesome. Well, player characters. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. The miniatures. 3 out of the 4 character miniatures I made. I thought it was pretty damn cool. But anyway, me gushing and tooting my own horn here. Anyway, I think this was a major success. You guys tell me what you think down below. Typical pandering crap, like, subscribe. If you want to help support the channel, we got links to my Redbubble page, and you never know. If you guys have any minis you want me to try to build, or anything at all you want to try to build, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions and challenges. But hopefully I can actually do the challenges. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. That took far too long.